October, one of our members, the Honorable Zaake, came to my constituency and used defamatory words against me that I cannot mention here. And I asked that the ICT department...
Just wait. What's your order?
And I didn't hear you mention anything concerning Zaake as part of your communication.
Yeah.
Now, I'm wondering whether the member is in order to raise issues concerning Zaake. Yes, this wasn't part of your communication, right, Honorable Speaker? So I'm inquiring whether the Honorable Chinyamatama is in order to raise a matter concerning a member when it wasn't part of your communication.
Thank you. Now, procedure comes anytime. Okay? A member has raised the point of procedure. Allow the member to say what she's saying. Then I will rule whether she's procedurally right or not. Period.
The procedural matter, honorable members of this House, I'm raising is that the words used against me are so demeaning that I can't even mention in my mouth. And I request the ICT department of this parliament to play you the video of the honorable member, Zaake, so that you know what happened. Is it procedurally right, Honorable Speaker?
Yes.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Now, I listened to an audio equally, and I was totally shocked. But, no, listen, please. I was totally shocked on how a colleague. Now, the problem, all of you are talking, so you're not even, now you're continuing in your conversation. Honorable colleagues, I listened to an audio. I don't know whether that's the one Honorable Chinyamatama is referring to, and I also watched the video where our brother, the Honorable Zaake, was calling a certain Narumans MP. And yes, that's what was in the video. And talking of a colleague as the most dense, as the most, And it really, really surprised me. Because I know here, even when you go to a colleague's constituency whom you don't agree with, there is a way we usually play it around for the sake of respect in the house. Huh? Please, Honorable Tebandeke. I'm going to use my authority. If that video is available with the IT team, I'm going to use my authority to direct the IT team to play it. Because sometimes when you say things, people think you're harassing someone, so I'm using my authority to IT. If you have it, you play. I have procedure.
Mr. Speaker, it is this procedure. I have a problem with matters that have happened outside Parliament. I have. I didn't say you have. I said I have.
Please listen to.
I have a problem with matters that happen outside Parliament, coming here and they become part of parliamentary business. Having said that, Mr. Speaker, the colleague complaining has said that what was said, she can't even utter it. How on earth can Parliament listen to what a member has said, she can't even utter it? Mr. Speaker, you are boiling for no reason. Because if you want to shout, we can.
Honorable colleagues, listen to a colleague is submitting, then you can be given a chance to respond to what is submitted.
Yeah, because you see, if you want to shout, we have the mouth, we can begin shouting. Yes, we can, if that's what you want.
Order.
So the issue, Mr. Speaker, and I want to plead with you that if something cannot be uttered, and I am speaking from experience, you see, some of you have just come here. When I had the issues here, with the presiding officer, you remember what the Honorable Chris Bariomus and the Honorable Dombo did to have these matters sorted outside Parliament. Otherwise, I fear that to turn this Parliament, I go and quarrel with Sech Kubo, he comes here, it becomes Parliament. The Honorable...
Honorable Semuju, kindly.
So the procedural issue I am raising, Mr. Speaker, is whether our rules that require decorum in this Parliament can allow screening of words a member has said cannot be uttered.
Thank you. Now, in this House, but with regard to issues that happen outside Parliament being brought here, you have brought issues which don't even concern members of Parliament, and you bring them here on the floor. Wherever a member of Parliament is, and I have been tasked as a presiding officer, wherever a member of Parliament is, whether inside here or outside, we must protect them as presiding officers, and this House must. Now, please, I'm still making my ruling. This is a procedural point. I'm making my ruling. Okay? What I've picked from Honorable Semuju, Honorable colleagues, is that some of the statements are so despicable to the extent that we shouldn't give them a national platform. That's what I've picked. Listen to me. They are the ones I had. But on quarrels outside, in the recent case of Honorable Zaake versus Parliamentary Commission, the court ruled clearly that the code of conduct of Parliament can apply to you on issues in and outside Parliament. If I may quote on that, what the judge said. It is clear that the comments attributed to the petitioner were not, strictly speaking, made in Parliament. However, they were published online and therefore accessible to all who had access and cared to read them. The court went on to note that, as can be perceived from its long title of the Parliament Powers and Privileges Act, this act protects members from being sanctioned for statements made in Parliament. However, Parliament, in its great wisdom, deemed it fit to regulate the conduct of members, both within and outside of Parliament. It made specific rules prescribing the behavior of members in its code of conduct under the rules, including specific aspects of personal conduct in paragraph 3 thereof. The code of conduct is attached to the rules of procedure. The code of conduct then becomes part of the rules and falls under the jurisdiction of the Committee on Privileges. So, honorable colleagues, if you think that you're going to go out and you do whatever you do that affects the image of Parliament, and you say, I did it from outside, you can't touch me, kindly we will apply our rules. And with that, for me to conclude on this matter, honorable colleagues, okay? No, I've taken the guidance.
Can I see the proceed?
Yes, I've taken the guidance. I've gone with the guidance of Honorable Semuju that indeed, the way the member has put it, the issues we shouldn't be praying on a national television. Please, 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 honorable colleague. Please, honorable colleagues, I want to refer this matter to the Committee on Rules as per Rule 175 of our Rules of Procedure to report back within 45 days. And the video will be played as evidence in the committee. Okay? I think it would be a middle ground. Because you see, there are issues, there are people who haven't seen it. That video, I wouldn't want to give it prime time. I wouldn't want to give it prime time. It was really bad. I wouldn't want to give it prime time. So, honorable colleagues, I've concluded on that. I've ruled on that.
The reason as to why I'm asking for that video to be played, it's because those words, I cannot say them. Let the world see what he said. Why are we covering evil? An attack on a woman is an attack on all of us as women members of parliament. We cannot let this stay. I want the members of parliament to see what exactly happened. I have been keeping my cool, but I want this house to see what exactly happened, Right Honorable Speaker. We cannot cover evil. We cannot cover men that don't respect women. I cannot be called what he called me.
Chair. Chair. Procedure, Chair. Right Honorable Speaker. Honorable members, shouting. When you made a ruling, I was getting up on a point of procedure. Because, Mr. Speaker, Rule 87(2) talks about the decision of the Speaker. And it says, the decision of the Speaker or the chairperson on any point shall not be open to appeal or shall not be reviewed by the House, except upon a substantial motion made under notice. So you had made a decision that let the video be played. But now we did not proceed correctly in order to rescind your decision. So can we follow the rules? So since you had already made the decision, let us go by the rule.
Okay, honorable colleagues. Don't want anything to come as if a man I'm covering for anyone. Thank you. Your vote. My God. Let me first allow Lop. After, yes, please. Let us listen to Lop.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker.
Honorable colleagues, can we listen to Lop? I want to put a question that the video be played. Those in favor say and the contrary nay. The ayes have it, play the video.
Procedure, Honorable Speaker. Procedure.
Let's play the video.
Procedure.
It's a decision of the House.
Procedure.
So play the video IT.
Procedure.
Procedure. Procedure. Procedure, sir. Procedure. Procedure. Procedure.
Honorable colleagues, Tempers went high, you know, but we still remain family. That's what, please, just listen to me. We still remain family. We are members of parliament. When we are being judged outside, when we are still members of parliament. So we've met as leaders. And we had a long meeting, more than the 10 minutes. which I had anticipated that we are going to have. We've had 2 days whereby our colleagues on the opposite side have not been in the House over a very important item, which a key item on which they felt was extremely key, and they needed a government response. And indeed, the government response has been prepared. And the minister is ready. Now, I was caught in fire between two aggrieved parties on circumstances that are totally different. So we've agreed that we listen to a video for 2 minutes, and then immediately after, we go on a very critical item we have been waiting for. That is the item from the Minister of Internal Affairs, which had made the opposition walk out. Okay? Because once we lose focus, we go into many other issues. And with that, please let's play the video for 2 minutes and we finish. Honorable Namuga.
I agree with your ruling, but I kindly advise that the fact. Right,
Honorable colleagues, let's listen to a honorable member.
Right, Honorable Speaker, the fact that our colleague was very aggrieved with the video, and she even said the words that were said cannot be announced on the floor. Right, no. Honorable Speaker, I suggest that for purposes of holding the dignity and the decorum of this House, we start the playing of the video, because there are several of our colleagues that have abused others in the field. Can we bring the same videos and be played here, Right, Honorable Speaker? Can we play the same videos?
Honorable Namuga, if you have please, you bring it to me, I will give it space. We will play it. Yes, I'll give you space, we will play. If you have a video on a member, you bring it. Yes, I'll give it space, we play it. Yes, Honorable Samuju?
I have been part of your meeting. The issue for which you left Parliament, and Chibalia was a guilty president, Makerere.
No, you know, Honorable Chibali is not on record, so let's continue.
Mr. Speaker, the issue for which you left this Parliament, in our judgment, is graver than the issue at hand. In our judgment. For harmony in this Parliament, let's deal with the first issue first. Deal with the issue for which we left this Parliament, then we will be ready to deal with this issue as well.
Thank you. Now, 2 minutes. The video we have is just 2 minutes. The other issue is taking more than an hour. Just I clear one. You know, I don't know why we become so difficult. Let's provide the leadership. This House, honorable colleagues, this House does not belong to me as a speaker. It belongs to all of us. So the moment we have a meeting of minds and we don't radicalize each other, that's how we shall run business in this House. Otherwise, we are going to set a precedent whereby if one side does not agree with what is being proposed by the other side, then you stop the other side from speaking. It won't be good. So, no, honorable colleagues, please, Lop, you wanted to say something?
Of course, I know it's not decorum for me to divulge what the extent of the debate in our small retreat. What was not resolved is how you're going to deal with the matter of language of the video that's not provided for under the rules, Mr. Speaker. Are we just going to play it for the sake without necessarily...
Thank you, Rob.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, thank you, Rob. Under Rule 7, allow the video. The language, those who understand will pick it. Those who don't, they can be helped. But when it is going to the committee, when it goes to the committee, now, of course, it will be sent to Makerere University for translation, and it will be also played. But, colleagues, for the sake of harmony, let's just do this Let's just have harmony. Let's have harmony. So, clerk, play the video. Clerk, play the video.
Kati mumanye nti tubere ku mulamwa mubere ku bavubuka bannammwe muve mu kuwagira abakadde muwagira abaki era mweno byempulira simanya mwinayo eno temulina mubaka wa palamenti n'omu okuleka abagenderi n'okubeera tebakola ki mpulira simanya eno munayo gyavira gyakyasinza okubeera omusiru ennyo mu palamenti eno talina kyagamba mu palamenti aliyo mubeezi kubeerawo kubanga atuyanya atuyanya atebeza mu palamenti etubeera eyo otuwulira kifunu mu palamenti tutebera kujaviira batakokona yakakitateeti ate tulinayo kannalumasi bakayita kyamatama atako kakunyonyonyonyonyo kabeera wali eri kumbi kabanga aketundu obwetunzi mu palamenti mukukunyo temudde mutuleetera bannange kisiraani mu palamenti era abo temubakola ki kubanga abo bakyasinza okusibira mu busibe mu palamenti eyo ne palamenti nefuuka useless era palamenti efuuka bufuzi kitokosho nga bwetujja ne twogera ne tubireka wano kitenda kyesalawo ne twagala musindikeyo abantu nga njasalikku ate mubalina wano nga ate bali mu maaso gammwe tugende tuzuganye palamenti eyo paka bwetulaba nga tufunye nki nkyukakyuka ate ebyo byonna 2026 wanaatuukira ng'ebyo byonna byakuwadda kuba bagenda kuba tebakola ki naye ebyo tusobola kutuukawo nga tutaddemu amaanyi nga tuvuddemu ebyokugamba tutusanyusa mu busanyusa bino ebigambo ne tubifuula ebikolwa bino bye.
Thank you. The Committee on Rules, as per Rule 175 of our Rules of Procedure, Chair and your team, you have up to 45 days to respond to this matter. I need the item now for the Minister of Internal Affairs.
Statements. And the National Unity Platform President and some NUP members of Parliament in the Kampala Metropolitan Police Area and Kayunga on 5th and 9th October 2023. Introduction. Right Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Rope, I will request you, sir. You requested for a statement. Your statement is being presented. I request you talk to your members to listen. We first listen to the statement and then we start the debate. Thank you, Honorable.
Right Honorable Speaker, you order that a statement be made by government in response to the incidents of Thursday, 5th October 2023 in Entebbe and in Kampala, and those on Independence Day on 9th October 2023 in Kampala and Kayunga District, involving the National Unity Party platform, party leaders and some party supporters, respectively. Background. In the months of August and September 2023, we witnessed nationwide mobilization tours and opening of party offices by the NUP party president in various parts of the country. These tours were punctuated with some incidents of public disorder, damage to property through malicious damage, fatal and serious traffic accidents, as was the case in Hoima on 11 September 2023, as well as inciting violence and uttering defamatory statements against the person of the President of the Republic of Uganda.
Parliament 2 months back directed the Minister for Internal Affairs to bring in this House a comprehensive statement without any contradiction concerning the attack of UPDF in Kasese. Up to now, the same has never been brought. The point of procedure I'm raising, Right Honorable Speaker, is the Minister in order, the Minister of Internal Affairs proceeding well to give a priority to the recently directed, to the recently raised the issue of the human rights and leave aside the statement which was earlier on asked by Parliament. Is he in order?
Thank you. Now, And he wants the other statement to come first, is more priority. Minister, first go bring that statement, then we shall later on handle this one of human rights. Yeah. Next item. Colleagues, let's listen to the leader of opposition. Colleagues, let's listen to the leader of opposition. Colleagues, order. Let's listen to the leader of opposition.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, I want to state from the onset that for a minister bring a statement on the floor that we have demanded is not a favor. That a minister bring a statement on the floor that members have demanded is not a favor, and nobody should construe it as such. When members demand for a statement of any nature, and it takes that long, it delays inordinately, and the member reminds the House of that inordinate delay, and instead it impeaches another matter. Honourable Speaker, that speaks to ill will on the part of government. And as the opposition, we abhor ill will. We are patient over so many matters, but when we demand for particular situations to be clarified, and they are construed as favors, Honourable Speaker, 2 weeks ago, you promised that you would compel government to respond to so many unanswered questions on the floor. This is week 3, there's no response. Of course, I understand the fact that the Honourable Chonko Abdallah could have misconstrued the length and the breadth of this. But that should never in any way impeach the urgency of the subject matter at hand, Honourable Speaker.
Thank you, Rob.
To the extent that the order paper would be compelled to be moved to the next level. Right, Honourable Speaker, these are very grave matters of this country, very grave matters. We are listening to the minister, and the minister had better act serious on this matter. Right, Honourable Speaker.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, I really also sympathize with you. Because now, you told me you sat as a shadow cabinet, you wrote a letter demanding a statement, I passed it on to the Prime Minister directed the minister has prepared a statement, your own shadow minister says she shouldn't be listened to, so I can give in your wish. Me, I thought I was ruling as per what you wanted. So next time I request you coordinate better. It's better to always consult to your leader of opposition. Otherwise, I will make a ruling of that nature. But with due respect to my brother, Honourable Minister for Internal Affairs, please present the statement.
Thank you very much. And I am not preempting the statement which brought us here. I move that the Honourable General Katumba Wamala, who boxed Zaake in the last parliament, that he is also referred to the same committee. 52.
Rule 59, Honourable.
59. Yeah. And Mr. Speaker, the requirement is that this motion is entertained. Because if you are dealing with matters of injuring each other, we have a general here who nearly killed the Honourable Zaake in this parliament. So as we refer the Honourable Zaake for whatever he may have said, we need also to refer to the one who was killing him, and he's still seated with us here. That is my motion, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Now, honourable colleagues, let's go on serious business, here, which the Speaker has discretion whether the matter is urgent. This one, I don't consider it a serious matter, therefore I don't grant it. So, Honourable Minister, continue. Honorable colleagues, House adjourned to Tuesday at 2 p.m.
Clear the road.